In this presentation, we will show how our newly patented technology, we call InteMed, transforms the way healthcare is delivered. First, we will expose the fact that ineffective treatment delivery is the major driver of healthcare costs and quality. Next, we will detail the driving factors resulting in the ineffective delivery, which boils down to cost, capacity, and human nature. Then we will explain how, using technology, every other industry addressed the same factors with automation. And finally, how InteMed is the nucleus required to provide the solution we call personalized digital healthcare delivery on the smartphone, or PD-HDS. Every year in the United States, we spend $3.6 trillion to deliver healthcare services, almost twice per capita as other developed nations. And according to the CDC, 75% is consumed by the almost 140 million US adults with at least one chronic disease. And by digging deeper into the numbers behind this chart, we reveal that the current chronic disease treatment delivery model is failing. You see, 76% of the services provided by one of healthcare's most educated, trained, and expensive resources, our doctors, is already dedicated to treating patients with chronic disease. But this delivery model is not effective. How do we know this? Because 81% of all hospital admissions are made up of those same patients whose disease is out of control. This rework of chronic disease treatment in the hospital constitutes $828 billion of potentially avoidable expense, not to mention the cost to the health and well-being of those patients. Solving this issue will not only dramatically reduce costs, it will also greatly improve population health. To understand why the current delivery model for chronic disease treatment is broken, let's look at an example of how treatment is delivered for one of the largest, hypertension. As with all chronic diseases, hypertension is more managed than treated. Once your doctor diagnoses your disease, they will prescribe a personalized plan involving multiple tasks required to manage the three main tools they have to reduce your blood pressure and control it for your lifetime. The plan will include medications, diet, weight loss if needed, and exercise. Each of these three tools can reduce your blood pressure to varying degrees, which will be monitored and verified with regular lab work. Each of the management tasks produce data points that your doctor needs to correlate and analyze so they can make adjustments to achieve stabilization. As an example, they need to know when medications were taken in relationship to what and when you ate and/or level and timing of your exercise. Without these data points, a blood pressure reading is just a non-actionable static number. Properly delivered, these tools and methods are proven to be effective in controlling hypertension. However, the way they are currently delivered, we lose the effectiveness. That's because chronic disease treatment requires management of these tools and methods for a lifetime. And for obvious reasons, your doctor cannot be with you 24/7, 365. Instead, your doctor will provide you with verbal and documented instructions, kind of like your user's manual, for self-managing your treatment plan for the rest of your life. And multiple studies have shown that most of what your doctor instructed is forgotten by the time you get home. The result is missed medication doses, improperly taken vitals, unchanged lifestyle, missed labs, and missing data. The name given to these circumstances is non-adherence, which results in your blood pressure rising and ultimately leads to hospitalization. And most studies show that better than 50% of those being treated for chronic disease are non-adherent. Once in the hospital, all of the data points are reintroduced but managed by licensed nurses and orchestrated by your doctor in a 24/7 delivery environment. Under this level of care, your hypertension is brought under control, You are discharged, go back on self-management, and the cycle starts again with high rates of readmission. So now let's look at the causes and the solutions. The first cause we learned was that using the patient as the delivery platform through self-management fails. Tasks are not performed and critical management data is lost. Other industries realized decades ago that humans are just not good at performing multiple repetitive short-term tasks to achieve a long-term goal. From that realization, automation was born. So the solution is to use technology to automate the management and data collection tasks. The second cause is the fact that it is just not financially feasible to provide 24/7 professional care. However, their knowledge can be captured digitally and used as the controls for an automated care system. And the final cause is the fact that even if 24/7 professional care was financially feasible, it's not physically feasible because combined there are only around 260,000 doctors' offices and hospitals to deliver services to the 140 million in need. However, there are over 270 million digital computer and communications devices capable of delivering automated care that we all carry around with us 24/7, our smartphones. So it should be clear that the ultimate solution is digital healthcare delivery on the smartphone. And today, our smartphones have the ability to capture all of the digital data required for chronic disease treatment. There are FDA-approved smartphone-connected vitals monitoring devices for any chronic disease, including hypertension, such as this HeartGuide cuffless blood pressure monitor by Omron. In addition, using apps and/or wearable devices, your smartphone can track and coach you on fitness levels, guide and record diet needs, and easily schedule doctor's visits and digitally sync to your lab reports. Besides disease-specific data, your smartphone also captures personal behavioral data that can prove to be very useful in disease management. So for the first time, the smartphone provides us with a digital environment that can collect in real time and correlate all of the disease-specific and personal behavioral data required for digital healthcare delivery in real time, 24/7, 365. Add disease-specific artificial intelligence modules and you have a population health game changer. There's only one problem. All of this data is non-actionable because it is not digitally connected to your therapy, your personal doctor's treatment instructions, and medications. Our recently patented technology we call InteMed, short for Integrated Medication, provides a simple and cost-effective solution. Our patent covers the merger of your prescribed medications and your doctor's digital therapy instructions into easy-to-handle single or multi-dose cartridges we call smart carts. These smart carts include a smart chip, just like your smart credit cards. Utilizing the same type of automated equipment used to make multi-dose packets, our smart carts could be filled with your prescribed medications and programmed with your doctor's digital instructions using your e-prescription. And just as a licensed pharmacist verifies the medications in auto-filled multi-dose packets, with InteMed's smart carts, pharmacies can maintain the same trusted chain of custody for both the meds and your doctor's digital instructions. Simply insert a smart cart into a stationary tabletop or mobile InteMed smartphone integration and dispensing device, and your doctor's treatment instructions and prescribed medications are physically and digitally integrated with your smartphone's data-rich environment, making all of the data actionable for your therapy, providing true, personalized digital healthcare delivery for the first time. With InteMed, every data point is collected in real time 24/7 and correlated to your personal doctor's digital instructions and prescribed medications. It's like having hospital-level 24/7 healthcare delivered in your pocket. And because your doctor's digital instructions are physically integrated with your smartphone, a potentially insecure internet connection is not required for daily therapy management. Integrating your doctor's instructions and medications with the smartphone creates the nucleus of personalized digital healthcare delivery, through which every other data point must pass to become actionable for chronic disease treatment. So the owner of the InteMed IP does not have to create best-in-class devices and software applications, but instead create a comprehensive application programming interface structure allowing for access control and monetization. Think the Apple App Store of digital healthcare delivery. InteMed IP ownership also means control of the data and services provided, from whole treatment management to population health data analysis. And it also opens the door to major partnerships with doctors, hospitals, tech, insurance, and governments. Besides the obvious benefits to health that personalized digital healthcare delivery provides, smart carts provide a major improvement to medications handling. First, by merging your medications and digital doctor's instructions into one package using a state-of-the-art secure smart chip, you eliminate patient re-identification and insecure barcodes. And second, with InteMed, a week's worth of meds can be organized in one or two multi-dose smart carts, instead of tens of dose packets, multiple vials in an organizer, or a telephone book-sized blister pack. The user simply touches the on-screen dispense button when prompted and takes their meds. No reading of packet labels to ensure the proper dose, no manhandling of blister pack compartments, and no self-organizing of your doses. Disruptions from personalized digital healthcare delivery will include value-based care, new medication delivery and payer models, healthcare AI that's useful today, automated chronic disease treatment addressing the whole treatment and controlled by your doctor's digital instructions, which will result in dramatically reduced doctor's visits and hospital admissions, and the creation of a real-time actionable healthcare database that dwarfs today's electronic health records. So improved health, lower cost, and in your pocket local. Personalized digital healthcare delivery on your smartphone will change everything. To learn more about licensing opportunities, please contact us at info@intemed.net.